Okay. Hi everybody, it's Riikka from Finland and Paperiliitin here today, and we're doing a little mechanical or metallic flower using some of the new Finnabar mediums. Oh, it was Gail about the tablecloth. I was talking about, I actually have a white one nowadays too, but I wanted to use this one because in the last show somebody said that they always recognize who's on with the Vallila tablecloth. So, hi everybody, we are ready to start. So, what to do first? Maybe we do the flowers and then decide the color. I'm sorry about the light, by the way. It's like pitch black outside here in Finland. So, but in a month or two it will be better. Then you can actually see something. So, what we have here is the bottle caps. Then there's the flower-shaped pendants and some flowers. And like in here, I used like one vintage photo. So let me move that for the photo. And then let's build some kind of flower with these. Maybe I would love to have, I actually have two of those big ones. So let's take the other one also out. So what about something like this? Yeah, that would do. And even though this stuff is lovely, what we can do with the flower is just use a brad, because all of these have holes. So I'm just stacking them and then pushing the brad to the other side. And then let's turn the, oops, seems that there's just one. Yeah, the other one is there. Let's go all the way through with the two of them. Otherwise it won't stick, like so. And then let's just turn these. And we have a flower. Let's do another one. Maybe a smaller one, or then something like this. Or what about something like that? Yeah, let's do that. So again, just pushing the little brad. Okay, here's the problem, it won't fit. So that's why we have that trusty Tonic Studio scissors. Don't try this with regular scissors. Just making the hole a bit bigger so I can push the brad again. Come on. Like so, and then the last one. And again folding these. Yeah, now we have two flowers, and let's use that one for the photo. Then let's make the stems so we can get them like drying for a while. So I'm using the wire thread for the stems, and with these it's easy to use the brad again. I'm lifting the brad just a little to get the wire in there, and then just turning the two ends together. Hi Janusz! Hi all! If I'm missing anybody, sorry. I'm just doing the flowers so eagerly. But I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat, of course. Sorry. So here we have the first one. Let's do the other one. Exactly the same procedure. Putting the loop behind the thread and then just twisting the two wires together. Of course, if you twist them like very many times, it will be maybe neater looking without these kinds of holes or loops. But come on, it's going to be a funky flower anyway. And with this one we're doing a bit different because, well, there's no brad which we can use, so let's twist the wire first. Yeah, Gail, good idea. It would be a fun gift. For example, if you replace the vintage photo of like some person that's from 7.studio with the receiver's photo. Okay, and now I'm trying at least to thread the wire through the bottle cap. Okay, now it went. And then twisting it into like a little hook. And then we need the photo. Would that fit? I'm guessing I'm cutting half of the faces if I'm using that one, so let's go with the lady over there. This is the Cold Country sticker sheet from 7.studio, so all kinds of vintage photos and some sayings which we are going to use later. So because it's a sticker, I'm just adhering it to a piece of cardstock. And then let's try to make it roundish. I'm cutting a little bit away because if I remember correctly, the sticker itself is a bit too big to fit inside the bottle cap. Of course, if you have the right sized like circle punch, by all means use that. It's going to look neater than this, but just a bit more from there. And there's some kind of funny looking shape. Still too big. Oh, come on. Now I'm probably making it too small. It's like that story of the mouse and the cat and the piece of fabric. The cat wanted a jacket at first and then it became a handkerchief. No, okay, now I got it. So let's use this lovely stuff to glue those stems and also the photo. Hi, John. So what this is, can you read? Heavy body gel. So if you're familiar with the 3D gel from Prima, just look at it. It won't drop out of the jar. It's really heavy. And this hasn't dried, like it's pudding. I can't, Vaseline, what this is, like really heavy stuff. So if you want to do some really dimensional work and don't have a lot drying time, this will be like instantly sticking. Of course, it's not instantly dry, but it has the effect like instantly. So I added the gel to the photo and glued it, and also added a bit to the back to get it stick. And then the same thing to the other ones. Of course, you can use a brush if you don't like to use your fingers, but well, I'm always using my fingers with everything. Like so. Now we can let those dry for a while and paint the base. Yeah, it's Riikka here. So I'll let you choose the color because we have many, many, many wonderful colors. So these are the new Finabar Prima Art Alchemy metallic paint. There's also the opal ones, but we don't go there today. But just, okay, I'm thinking these are the same, by the way. Yep, they are. So here's the color choices. There's the like plain metallics. This is copper, gold, and silver. Then there's yellow, orange, red, pink, deep, deep, deep purple, teal, or what is it called? Light patina actually, but the turquoise style. Light and a bit darker, and then lime. Yeah, these are fabulous. I love these. So, which color? You can choose any color. Because they are all metallics, I'm thinking everything will work. This is, by the way, done with this one. So it's the steampunk copper. Of course, we can use the same one. Turquoise, well, that's my favorite color. Just letting, let's see if there's any other regions. Turquoise, orange. Yeah, I have almost all. I have a few of the opal ones also, which are not on the table right now. I just took the metallic ones. Turquoise, red. So there's four for turquoise, one for orange, and one for red. So let's go with the turquoise. Let me just move these away. Yeah, now I'm hiding the beauties. But maybe I'll like try to make another project with those. Dangerous to let you decide. Not at all. It makes my job easy. So let's put the dark place to the base, if I can get it open. Yep. Here we go. I'm not sure if you can see how it shines. Really lovely. Oh, by the way, now that I'm taking a brush, have you seen these? The new thin brushes with the textures tool on the other side. Quite cool. So let's just paint the bobbin with it. I thought that it would be fun to use this as the like the vase or the base. So these dry really fast, at least to an absorbing kind of base as this. Where did I find the spools? In a craft store actually. There's old vintage ones, but these I bought in a craft store. So I'm guessing these are never even had yarn on them. They're just for crafting. So it's a Finnish craft store, so no point for me to saying, well, maybe there's somebody from Finland or even Helsinki, so hobby point. Yeah, this is gorgeous color. Okay, no need to color the base because we're using the cap for that. I'm hoping you're seeing the. It has this kind of mother of pearl, or how do you call it? A bit rainbowish shine. Really cool. So then let's paint the base and let's follow that color scheme. So let's take out the black gesso. Maybe I'll just use another brush. So just black gesso. And this is just a regular plastic cap from a juice can. But with the touch of paint will turn it into a wonderful base waterflower. Of course you could use anything as the base. The bobbin itself with the really heavy metallic flowers, that won't work. At least it didn't work for me. It's too narrow at the bottom, so it needs something there. But if you have something like little lead weights, you can always use those at the bottom because there's the hole inside, so you can just push one lead piece there and maybe that will do the trick. Hold it. Let me just more or less paint it black. Okay. And then let's move this away for a while and let me dry this one really quickly. If it would be a wooden base or something else, it would be dry already. But this is plastic, so it's not absorbing the gesso itself. Let's wooden cube. Let's use again the heavy gel here at the bottom, and let's build the vase. Now we have the vase. It goes with the black wire thread, but of course you could use white wire thread, or if you're trying to imitate like real flowers, then a green one. So as you can see, this is not dried yet completely, but it's really holding. So let's paint these where they're flat. Let's just put the cap on for a while. Maybe a smaller brush for this. Otherwise I might end up painting her as well. So let me just try the other paint if I can get it open. If not, then I'll use the same one. Well, let's start with this one. And continue maybe with this one. Okay, now I'm not talking for a while because I don't want to end up painting the lady turquoise. On the other hand, then she would be like one of the characters of Chagall paintings. Like so. Maybe a few touches on the other side too, so it's not on the front. Here we go. If you layer the paint, it's really opaque, but as you can see here, the metal is actually showing through. Like so. Maybe this one with the lighter color and that with the darker one. So again, just some touches. Like so. On the other side. Chop chop. This is a really quick project. I mean, it's 20 minutes and it's almost done. So, and then this one. Luckily, we still have a glitter to do. But I can tell you even now that we are going to finish early. So if you have any questions, just type them in and I'll try to read the chat. Here we go. I mean, just look at it. You could use this even to get the weathered copper kind of feel. I mean, the color is just right. A bit more to there. Again, this is like no-brainer. Just having fun with the paints. So maybe because we have time, I'll add another coat here, just quickly drying it. Just a bit more color. So a bit here, like getting the petals. A bit lighter. Here we go. And then I'm adding the paint inside. So I would get some glitter in there. Or maybe just glitter to the middle part. Let me see how I can get it in there. So let's get the glitters. I'm thinking I linked the luminous set, so let's go with the luminous set and the silver one. So it's easier for Karen to add the link. So let's just add some there. Here we go. And because the paint is still dry, it will stick to the paint and no extra adhesive is needed. Like so. Let me move the extra. And here we have the glitter center. In the other one I did almost the whole flower with the glitter, but the same way, just using the paint as the adhesive. Oh, Elaine, that's really early. That's like awesome that you're awake and watching at that time. Maybe a cup of coffee after this, or tea if you are like me and only drink tea. So we have the flowers. Oh, let's try this one because it's being a painted track behind it. Of course you can, if you want, paint these like really precise and get the color all around. I'm more like in this weathered kind of look. Yeah, Gail and me, we are on the same time zone. It's 9:30 in the evening here as well. And we are alike with the drinking only tea. I tried to drink coffee while I was studying, but no, it's not for me. I mean, people really enjoy their coffee, but not me. So I thought that what's the point of drinking something I don't like? So then let's add the pieces together. So the flowers, and these are just some decorative pins. You can use anything, but I just have plenty of these, so they're perfect. Like little, no, I can't talk anymore. Little stems or like, what do you call those kind of baby flowers? Bud? No, I can't remember the name for the, like where the flowers come from. Buds. Is it bud? Rosebud. Yeah, bud. So I'm adding the gel here, and then while I stick the flowers in, I'm trying to get a bit more inside. Maybe I'll use that one. If I would use something that wasn't as thick, maybe the 3D gel, for example, I could use, what do you call that? With the medicine? Oh, come on. I'm so sorry. Yeah, buds. Yeah. What's the first first word I'm drinking. Oh, sorry. But now I'm thinking like a syringe or something. But if you put this in a syringe, well, it's going to stay there because it's so heavy. So I'm just trying to fill the hole with the gel so that the flower stems will get as much support as possible. Okay, let's try with that amount, and if it doesn't work, let's add more. So again, let's put this on top. Maybe a bit shorter with the stems all together. I mean, these are like huge right now. And then this one as well. So let's try these. I'm just moving it in a minute. Let's get these all facing the same way towards me. And then stick the pins also in. It's good to have a kind of zigzag going with the different elements because then they are going to hold part of the structure themselves. as long as the gel is dry, I can still shift the places of the different elements. But when it's dry, they are going to stick there. And once, maybe something like that. So after the show, I'm going to lift it up and see how it goes. But it's no point for me doing that right now, because then you can't see anything because you're looking from above. But then you just put the pins the way you want, trying to get them like to support each other. So if you actually do flower arrangements, then you actually know how to spiral the stems so they give the support. And the last thing for this project is, if you want, to add a little saying or sticker. As we went with bluish, I'm thinking this is the bluest one here. Thinking of you. And because it's a real small banner anyway, just folding the other side and attaching it to the flower. And then let's flip it around for now, like so. And then add a piece of tape there. How long does it take to the gel to dry inside? Good question. To be on the safe side, I would say overnight. But in a hour or so, it's going to be okay to work on if you're doing a collage or something. So it doesn't take that long. Of course, in this kind of surface where it can really, the moisture can evaporate freely, it's going to take less time than in a confined space as here inside, because it only has one way out and it's through the little hole, and most of all the surface will dry first and then only in the inside. So here we go. Here's the first project in the metallic tone. Okay, copper. Need to confirm the color. And then the newly made one in turquoise. So this is light patina, the lighter one, and rich turquoise, the darker one. Really easy and fun little project. So I guess we are ready already. And it's like gone 30 minutes. So I'm going to stop recording, but first I'm going to say thank you for watching and thank you all for coming. It's a true pleasure to have you. And if you have any questions, I'll be online for a while. Just going to stop recording and giving the name. But thank you for watching. Bye.